Many people never noticed this. In Spider-Man: No Way Home, when that brick suddenly crashed through the window, Spider-Man had a genuinely confused look on his face.
How did you just do that?
I'm a really good lawyer.
Peter's spider sense normally warns him before danger actually happens, so any object flying toward him at high speed should have been detected in advance. But this time, before Peter could even react, Daredevil casually caught the brick. Daredevil doesn't have spider sense. His abilities come from his other senses, which have been enhanced to an extraordinary degree. In other words, Daredevil didn't outperform Spider-Man in terms of physical speed. His sensory system simply detected the threat sooner. That's exactly why Peter looked so surprised. It was also the first time Peter realized that other heroes could perceive danger in completely different ways. Another detail that most people don't know: of the 3 live-action Spider-Men, Andrew Garfield's version is the one that behaves most like an actual spider. Tobey Maguire's and Tom Holland's Spider-Men prefer close-range combat. They frequently attack enemies with punches and rely on their strength and equipment to overpower opponents head-on. Andrew's Spider-Man, however, fights in a completely different way. When battling the lizard, he constantly fires webbing. He uses it to restrain the lizard's limbs and limit his movements. Step by step, he reduces his opponent's mobility. He even climbs onto the lizard's body, continuing to move around while firing more webbing. This fighting style is remarkably similar to the behavior of a real spider. Later, when tracking the lizard through the sewers, a similar scene appears. Andrew's Spider-Man doesn't actively search everywhere for his target. Instead, he sets up webs throughout the sewer system. Then, he remains still on the web. By sensing vibrations, he determines the target's location and patiently waits, just like a real spider sitting on its web, waiting for prey to wander into the trap on its own. Not only does Andrew's Spider-Man have the most spider-like movement and action design, but his hunting methods and overall combat logic are also the closest to those of a real spider.